Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Episode 6. And we are in the midway point between some fights between some undead zombies.
Yes.
Some servants of
backstory.
Dio, Lord Dio.
Yes,
Overlord
king of
Dio.
the poses and
evilness.
not being here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Leaving minions to do with the hero and all that will
Exactly.
obviously succeed.
Right, especially now that there's only one of them left.
Against 3 people. Wonder how that's going to work out.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested to see where they can take things with this Hamon and what they do with Zeppeli's character. I'm really enjoying every time Speedwagon, though, comes on and just decides to say something hyped up.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I don't know what you're talking about where they're going to take Zeppeli's character, but Speedwagon is the real hero of this story.
He is so far pulling his weight pretty well in
yes.
just being encouraging and stating the obvious in a way that makes us be hyped up about that which is obvious.
Right.
But even so, you go Speedwagon. You go, man. All right, let's get into this episode and see how it resolves. I think it hit him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pretty good hit.
Ah, okay.
Looks like he's breaking.
I was gonna say, it seems like he's invoking the name of his deity or something.
Yeah.
Or deity.
Tomorrow's
Consecutive normal punches, yes! Dang it, I'm not strong enough to break hair.
Hair is actually quite strong if you try to think about how to break it. Just pure pulling strength.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of the thinness. Surface area can't apply that much force to it. What if I could do something to help him?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, right. Coup de grace. Oh, that's legit.
Ah, okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
Dude, he just melted his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice. I love how his fists are different colors.
Right, yeah. You're used to it already? Speedwagon uses Discourage. It's super effective.
Now he's gonna call him back to his senses. Is this the kind of person you are? Why didn't you dodge?
あなたは今これ式の痛みと言った。痛みと。あなたは痛みを感じている。
So you're alive.
花だ。
Gotcha.
ブラフォードの足元に。黒騎士ブラフォードの肉体は波紋を食らったことによって
Oh,
崩
the
れつつある。
Hamon's going to bring him back to life.
Interesting.
だが
Oh.
同時に痛みを取り戻
But
して、
not all the way.
つまり
Right.
人間としての痛みを。
It's making him human again, which means he's gonna die.
Interesting.
So you could
That's
say
cool.
JoJo just did a turn undead.
あなたとの戦いを止めた。だからあなたは剣の攻撃を途中で止めた。あの顔はさっきまでの怒りと憎しみに歪んだ顔ではない。母親と会話する息子のように
Your
JoJo is
descriptions.
his mother.
俺が途中で剣撃を止めると
そこまで信用して攻撃してこなかったのか。そこまで人間を信用できるのか。この痛みこそ生の証。この痛みあればこそ喜びも感じることができる。これが人間か。奇妙な安らぎを俺は今感じる。もう世への恨みはない。こんな素晴らしい男に
Meaning he'll never experience joy.
Because he can't know pain.
最後の最後に出会えたから、我が女王のもとへ旅だと。300年経った世界の友人よ、お前の名を聞かせてくれ。ジョナサン・ジョースター。ジョナサン、我が女王より賜ったこの剣に刻んである言葉を捧げよう。
Luck sword.
そして君の未来へこれを持って行け。
Whoa.
プラック。
Pluck.
Nice.
That's clever. I love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So he's able to die with what
なんという奇妙
what
な
he
運
could
命。
have never gotten
Right.
before he
そ
died.
んな魂を救うために殺さなくてはいけないなんて。ナイスキャッチ、ジョジョ。崖が崩れるぞ。
Oh my gosh. Now suddenly there's all this verticality to the world. Yeah.
ジョジョ、はい。生命時期へのオーバードライブ。
What?
Are the leaves gonna become a weapon or something to rescue them?
捕まれ、スピードワゴン、ボコ。
Okay. That was great.
そんなことできるなんて。兄ちゃんたちまさか人間なの？それとも天から降りてきた神様の使い？
まったくだぜ。常識が麻痺しちまって疑問にも思
Speed
わない。
weapon.
一番の謎はあんただぜ、ゼペリのおっさん。
遠方から来た者よ、そなたの未来が見える。
This is world building as well as backstory. So it's pretty
Yes. And it's for a character we, that was already established, so it's welcome.
死への宿命を背負うことになるぞ。
Whoa.
構いません。
For some reason, I expected that.
私には命を賭して学ぶ理由がある。我が師トンペティの予言。こ
Right.
れは徐々にも誰にも言えない秘密。
Because your destiny is to basically pass on what
Exactly.
you've gained as
この
purpose.
音、この音も波紋の音なのか。
No, that is a fell wind.
Yeah. Oh!
無茶なやつだ。
Okay.
高さから身を投げて突っ込んでくるとは。
Well, he's a zombie, so.
このグライダーは生命時期の波紋の塊よ。触れれば当然そうなるわ。
あれは
昔の騎士たちの修練場だよ。
A castle built vertically into the face. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of the Western Air Temple.
Yeah. I was thinking of that too.
Oh, now he's inside the castle already.
いくらゾン
We
ビと
now
は
have a
いえ
dungeon.
骨肉はバラバラじゃろう。
なんだこの扉は。
Maybe they shouldn't go in here.
気をつけて。ここは騎士たちの殺人修練場の遺跡。いろんな仕掛けがあるっていう噂だよ。
Yep, it is literally a
ジョ
dungeon.
ースターさん、何か出てくるぞ。
Oh my gosh, he's in here already.
Yeah, that was fast.
総主流のチェーンデスマッチ。300年ぶりにやってみるか。
Oh, so they're chained to
こ
each
こは
other.
中世騎士殺人修練場の一つ。
If one pulls far away, that one gets pulled up the chain.
Okay.
48人を葬ったわしの最も得意とする競技の一つよ。チェーンが天井に接触しているので波紋が散ってタルカスまで流れていかない。 上腕の骨にひびが入ったか。この応急手当は波紋の生命エネルギーで行うとして、なんとかしなくてはならないのは器官を潰そうとしてい
Yeah,
る
you
こ
got
の
bigger
首だ。
problems right now.
呼吸ができん。入れそうなところなんてないぜ。
小さすぎる。
Ah,
お
he
っ
could
さん
get
たちじ
in
ゃあそこから入ることはできない。
to move the
で
lever.
も
Would he be big enough or small enough?
I think so.
どこ？測り窓？おい！あそこから入るつもりか？やめろ！バカ！
止めるんだ。あんな年派もいかない普通の人間が部屋に入ったら十中八九タルカスに殺されてしまうぞ。
小僧！行くんじゃねえ！危険だ！
Oh yeah, he can easily fit through.
亡者どもが町へ行った時のことを考えるんだ。
There you
あ
go.
のでっかい兄ちゃんが死んじまったら町が襲われる。
Mm-hmm.
姉ちゃんが襲われる。姉ち
Well, don't break your face.
来るな！危ない！決闘の邪魔は許さん。
Come on, JoJo. Pull
Go,
down.
go, 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 go!
Oh.
Oh, that,
Remember, it's the pain. The pain is not enough.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
ゃん。痛みじゃない。
Oh, right, and they have Hamon, so they can heal him afterwards. That's right.
Way to go,
Cavalry
buddy.
has arrived. Yeah, that's
Yatta.
right. Nice bucklets.
セベリの旦那！思いっきりやっつけてやれ！
Oh, here we go. Baron Zeppelin.
旦那！
そなたは死への宿命を背負うことになるぞ。
ついに
It sounds like the ending music.
あの予言の時
Yeah,
が
it is.
これが運命ならあるがまま受け入れよう。
セベリさん！
Gonna do an awesome right before he dies.
Mm-hmm.
なんて。
Okay, there we
Alright.
go. That was a decent episode.
It
was
was.
a lot better than the previous one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really liked what they did with Poco. That was really good.
I like how they brought back Blue Ford as being an aspect of showing what it means to be human, but also
Right.
showing the redemptive power of something like Hamon in the
Yes.
hands of JoJo.
Right.
In particular, it's interesting that they chose to have this power be something that has effects that go beyond just the will of the user.
Yes.
So JoJo might have intended to basically bring him back to being human.
Right.
Or he might have done something that would have stopped him and noticed immediately after kind of the after effects and went,
Right.
I kind of saved him. I gave him this
Yeah.
element of salvation almost. He's
Sure.
he's a damned
Yes.
soul, and I'm going to bring him back to life with Hamon.
Right.
And he will die.
But he will at least be
Eventually.
able to die himself. Yeah.
Right. There
Yeah.
might have also been the idea in JoJo's mind that if he is one of those characters that has that kind of creativity with how he can use this life energy power,
Yeah.
he'll be constantly trying out new things like
Yes.
this to be like, oh, I wonder if he's a zombie.
Right.
Can I just bring him back to life? And maybe he did intend to do that, and that's why when he's like, dang it, I was trying to save him, you know, why?
Oh, sure.
Why did he have to die, though?
Gotcha.
I succeeded.
Okay.
I did what I was
Right.
trying to do. Maybe he was saying that, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's really important whether or not he directly intended to. That was the result, and
Right.
Blue Ford died with honor. And I love that little thing with the luck and pluck,
Yes, that was great.
because it's kind of a goofy thing, but
Yeah, it is.
in a cheesy kind of good sense, it's like, your main character is going to get very lucky.
Right.
But he's saying, no, I want you to have more than something like that. I want you to have pluck.
Yes.
Like pluckiness and basically the
Right.
ability to kind of push through when things get tough and just...
Yeah. And right. And I like, I know JoJo's probably not going to, but I would love it if JoJo took up that sword and fought Dio with it, because
that would be awesome.
Like, I mean, like, JoJo's, like, it is cheesy, right? But
super
it's
cheesy.
its own kind of cheese,
right?
Just because it's so over the top with everything.
It's pretty Gouda.
Yeah. and seeing JoJo going after Dio with a sword that says "pluck" on it with one of the letters drawn in blood
would be fantastic.
while he's wielding his Hamon energy and stuff, that would be pretty cool.
He'd be dual wielding in that regard. He'd have the sword in one hand and he'd have the Hamon fist overdrive in the other hand.
Okay, now here's something I want to bring up. The fact that they had, like you were saying, the fact that JoJo probably didn't intend for the power to bring Bluford back to life, right?
Right.
I think that's really cool, because if you think about the idea of sort of, and I'm going to say magical power, but I know it's like...
I'd say it's closer to like an energy transfer.
Right, yeah, it's an energy transfer thing, but the fact that this is their shonen power system, right?
Right.
And the idea of a power system should be very novel. It should have this sense of wonder to it, right? Mm-hmm. And this is one of the ways I would say, to add to that, because it's something that's not fully understood. It's not just that JoJo can come up with these new abilities sort of on the fly, but it's also that some things will just happen because it is an energy, kind of thing.
Well, this is consistent, actually, because at the time when JoJo had all that Hamon energy in him and he grabbed the tree back when he first was wielding it, he transferred unintentionally a lot of that life energy to the tree, and the tree started blooming tons of flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
So him just overloading Bluford with all this life energy transferred a lot to him, and also because he has no control of his Hamon, went down into the ground and produced flowers.
Exactly,
so things like that are good, because I agree, Jacob. It is kind of a thing where they just kind of make up a power as they need it. But with them leaving it, I would say, ambiguous enough to be where it's life energy, it's light energy, it's all this other stuff. You can have it be a catch-all net for all those other things that are kind of unexplained in the world, and have it be a thing where there are natural side effects to large concentrations of Hamon energy, like life just being naturally given to things that aren't alive at this point.
Yeah.
So that's a consistent thing that they've done thus far. It's pretty cool. Also, this isn't obvious, I would say, but overdrive is basically just it just seems to be an acceleration of Hamon. Basically, anytime he uses something that's dubbed as overdrive, it's him transferring Hamon from himself into something else, with an added bit of acceleration if it already has some Hamon in it as well.
Sure, yeah.
Because if this is like the Force, then Hamon is in all things.
Right, and that's one of the things that I really like about this, is that they are making it kind of like the Force, but still make it be their own thing. Right. One of the things that I think makes people tend to like the idea of like magic and fantasy a lot more than something like, say, the Force, is that, at least with the more recent stuff, you don't really see unexplained things happening from the Force, or like the Force seeming to just do stuff, right? There might be people that are strong in the Force.
No, there is a will to the Force which is unexplained.
Right, there's a will to the Force which is unexplained, but we rarely actually see that in a manifest example of it, right?
You mean in a physical sense?
Sure, in a
physical. Because we actually see it happening all the time.
Okay, yes, we see it happening all the time, but not in something that is physical.
Yes.
And the fact that they're doing this in JoJo's,
where it is physical,
that's really cool, because it's a lot easier to quantify and say and sort of understand and be like, okay, this is this thing, right? And this is sort of the nature of this energy that they have.
Right, we don't have to guess. It's obvious.
Exactly.
And that makes it great opportunity for Speedwagon to give an excellent line about,
that's right.
Whoa! The Hamon energy is transferring into him. The flowers bloom from the ground. This is magnificent. JoJo! I love that kind of excitement he has about it.
Yes.
Even though some of his lines are a bit inconsistent here and there, it's just fun.
The fact that even he owns what he says.
Right.
So even if it's obvious, he's so energetic about it. Yeah. He's so enthusiastic that I just don't care if it's obvious. I love it. And I have not seen that in another story where they can do that.
It's pretty fun to have him in this show for now, because the idea is that he could become a bigger character, but even if he doesn't right now, he's just a fun side character.
Exactly.
Zeppeli could die.
Right.
I think this is not his time.
I don't think so either. If they do kill him here, I would be a little bit disappointed. I think he needs to die at Dio's hand.
I think him dying at Dio's hand would be a bit stereotypical.
Yes.
And maybe this is a thing of him choosing to die. So he will die. But it would be cool for JoJo to find out in the next episode that he has this prophecy, and JoJo teaches the master about what it means to take a hold of your life and live.
Yeah, that could be very
with
cool.
Purpose and not let fate be
exactly
the thing that decides your fate.
Kick reason to the curb and do the impossible.
Right, and also JoJo's not really in that rough of a spot. We've seen him get out of really impossible things thus far. And maybe that's the theme that they're going for, actually, with this show, is that JoJo's always going to be put into a tough spot, but he will get out of it.
Somehow,
Yeah, somehow. And that's the feel of what it means for good to overpower evil in this show. Is that evil seems strong, and it will always seem overpowering and overbearing. Right. And at times it will be, but, good will out, and they will always find a way to defeat it through, whatever. Poco was definitely the MVP of this episode.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Coming in clutch right after we were saying, so what if he's, actually a character, in the future? And we're like, nah, this is probably just his little moment. Yeah. I'm not sure now. I don't know. Maybe he will be. I don't think he will be still, because
probably not.
Kid just doesn't seem to fit in JoJo's, but this is JoJo's, so
this is JoJo's. They could do whatever they want. And think about it this way. Speedwagon.
Yes.
We thought he was going to be just a one-off character too.
That's true.
And he wasn't. So this could be one of the could be one of the ways that they kind of build up JoJo as a main character.
Yes.
By making it so that as he goes around just interacting with people that otherwise would have just gone about their daily lives.
Right.
But instead he sort of is this
changes them.
This symbol, call to action, whatever. Yes. Yeah, he changes them, he brings out the best in them.
Yes.
And then it ends up being this thing where even though Dio has all his minions that he's manipulating,
JoJo has all his friends.
JoJo has all his friends. Exactly,
his people that he's helped and given aid to. I like that. Mm-hmm. I like the idea of them more coming back into the story later when they're needed.
Sure. They're not. There doesn't have to be a contingent of 24 people following JoJo around everywhere.
Right. He's no savior right now or anything like that. It would be interesting though to see if Zeppeli does die here, to have some character replace him, and having it be a kid like Poco would be a very bold choice.
That would be
fun.
Yeah.
It would also be fun to see if a kid is actually more inclined to wield Hamon because of their maybe the nature of children being, more good in some aspect. I don't know how that works, but
sure. Now, here's something to point out. If they do kill Zeppeli here, they will be killing off the mentor figure.
Yes.
If Poco then becomes the sort of the replacement for Zeppeli, kind of,
JoJo
could teach Poco, and that would be moving the main character through not having a power, discovering the power, getting the mentor trains him, the mentor dies, and he has someone new to train.
He becomes the mentor
by episode
6.
Yeah, this is 6, so
this is 7
or something like that.
That would be crazy.
That would be ridiculous.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Okay.
I think his whole the whole reason why he didn't bring Erina on this whole mission
is because it's super dangerous.
It's super dangerous and all that. Right. And Poco got hit.
Oh yeah, like if not for Hamon, he would be dead.
He's probably going to be injured.
Right, and he's going to need some serious healing.
Yeah, he's going to need some healing. And if Zeppeli just dies here, JoJo might only be able to do a little bit.
That's a good point. Now, because JoJo has been able to make up powers, on the fly as the need arises.
But I think his are more just raw just will,
exactly.
rather than actually intricate details of knowing how to you know, put together cracked bones and stuff like that.
Sure, but the Hamon can figure that out.
Yeah,
just like
sure.
just bring life, like kind of like he did with the zombie.
Just Hamon with the pinky fingers, and then
Jordan 300 clear.
Yeah. You imagine JoJo like taking his fist and he's all like, oh, and he pulls out his pinky, and he's like, clear, and he hits him, and it's like light rainbows and just colors everywhere, those pastels in the background, and the kid's just radiating with Hamon and speed. Like, it's like, oh, he's so powerful, he's radiating with masculine strength or something like that.
Yeah,
it would just be
that would be
awesome.
Great. I would love to see that.
But yeah, this is one of those shows that I think is cheesy in all the right ways. I was just looking at something a little while ago about how Princess Bride is on its 30-year anniversary. And Princess Bride has that kind of element of silly cheesiness in all the right ways. And I think JoJo's has that in kind of the stupid masculine bravado kind of style.
Right. Yeah, okay.
But it's way over the top, and it's aware of that it's over the top, and it owns it, and it keeps pushing the boundaries to the point that I get the feeling that the reason why everyone likes JoJo's so much is because there's that exponential escalation as it gets even more and more bizarre.
And
so right now we're just kind of dealing with the regular stuff. Over time, we'll get into the more crazy, and we just kind of have to treasure what we're experiencing right now.
Well, and how, keeping a fast pace is awesome. Like, keeping escalating things and stuff, that's great. But JoJo's is a long show.
Yeah, at least 100 episodes.
Yeah, so, how do they do that over the whole course of the show and make it stay fresh the whole time?
I think we're just gonna have to watch and find out.
Probably,
because I have no idea really.
But if they I'm guessing they pull it off. That's why it's so popular.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I am very excited to see that because I have no clue how they're gonna pull it off.
I think that's also part of the point why people want us to watch it. It's because
we'll
try
no
to predict
idea what
and we have no idea what
into.
we're getting into.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you want to watch the next episode, go check out the link in the description for our Patreon's early access. Also, get on the Discord. You get in there with early access. We'd love to chat anime with you and stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.